I want some more loonies. Give me some loonies. This person writes, "You're not the left lane police. Quit making crybaby videos." Okay, well, this person clearly sucks at driving. I just want that gourmet lunacy. Oh, the same person writes, "Wrong, wrong, wrong." This is great. "First, take your ass and go around." Yeah, that's why I care so much. I actually care about the world. But clearly, you're an idiot. Well, today I'm doing a little driving, and I wanted to come back to a video that I did a couple years ago with a thumbnail entitled "Left Lane Losers." And it was about how left lane hogs are making America's highways inefficient and unsafe, not to mention very unpleasant to be around. But something very fascinating has happened since that video has been out over the last couple years, and that has to do with the comments. Now, let me just search this. Left lane losers. I cannot type and talk at the same time. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on, where's my video? There it is. Left lane losers make U.S. highways dangerous. So I'm going to open this up. Now, it's vastly fascinating. The algorithm picked this video up again. It's got a lot of views, 800,000 views, so that's good. Hopefully it's getting people to think about driving a little bit more and whatnot. But a lot of interesting comments, hugely positive comments. People are glad that somebody's making this video, being able to share it, because frankly, we're not enforcing it legally wise anywhere. Generally speaking, it's always easier for a politician say, "Oh, we need to get out there and not let people speed." It's because it's very easy to enforce. You can have traffic cameras, radar guns, etc., pull people over, give them tickets, create revenue, and just get everybody driving slowly. And the sad part of that is, it doesn't matter how slow you drive. If everybody's lane discipline is garbage, it still makes your roadways dangerous. And in the case, of course, Germany with the Autobahns, where there's still many places where it's unlimited. I personally have driven well over 150 miles an hour safely on the German Autobahn. And the reason being is because everybody has fantastic lane discipline. America simply doesn't have that. Now, I'm not actually saying that we should be able to have unlimited speed limits, although it would be kind of cool. But I am saying that if Germany is able to have roadways where they can do that, certainly by having good lane discipline, we can make America's highways safer and more efficient, which frankly is better for everybody, including our economy. So let's talk some comments here. Now, I'm going to go to the top comments first, because that's going to be interesting. The absolute top one, it's got 117 replies, 6,500 likes, is "Most people are too ego-based when it comes to driving. Everything is interpreted as a personal attack against them. It's frustrating." Yes, this person has hit the nail on the head. And that's a strange thing. You know, for me, driving a sports car like this is in fact now about a 20-year-old manual transmission little V10 Lamborghini Gallardo. I like it a lot. And it's something that I worked very hard over a long time to have, and I'm a car guy, change my own oil and everything like that. Yeah, some people's egos can get bruised, and you get a left lane hog that thinks it's their job to police you and sit there. And those people are not good. You know, it might be a little frustrating for me, but it may create a road rage incident for others. So let's go on to some others here. Then we're going to go to the new comments, because new comments are where you find the loonies. This person, 3,000 likes. "My rule of thumb is to assume that everyone is stupid and they're going to do something stupid and be prepared." You know, sadly, that's actually a great rule of thumb for driving in the United States, especially if you drive a motorcycle and especially if you are a professional truck driver. You have to assume that. And the reason being is because we have terrible driver education in the United States, and we're not enforcing laws that matter the most. We just enforce the ones that are easy. It's easy for a politician to say speeding, whether it's 1 mile an hour or more, is dangerous and deadly no matter what. Actually, it's not. There's a lot of things that are far more deadly than that. And actually, speeding literally, by definition, isn't dangerous. It's traveling. It's other things that get into it. But that's a whole nother can of worms. Comment below if you're angry and triggered from that. Somebody else writes, "Anyone who is going slower than me is an idiot, and anyone who's going faster than me is a maniac." George Carlin. George Carlin was a smart man. He got a lot of things. Comedians are the barometer for society. Even back when he was super famous, that was a thing. So we still have that problem today, obviously. This person writes, "It feels like this rule only applies to interstates in the middle of nowhere in the U.S. Highways around cities are war zones. And for a lot of people, it's whichever lane is moving the fastest they will swerve into." Guy's exactly right. Sadly, it's not going to fix the problem. And in states where it is illegal to pass in a right lane when there's somebody else there, that's a disaster, because that means that one idiot can drive under the speed limit in a left lane and make it illegal for anybody to get by. And that person can create a very dangerous situation for traffic backed up for miles. So these people are a genuine problem to safety on motorways in the United States, efficiency, and I'm not kidding, it actually hurts our economy as well. So I would implore politicians to, maybe instead of battling about stupid crap that doesn't matter, do something that affects everybody on a daily basis that we might actually like you for. Just an idea from a guy here in Ohio. All right. Well, let's go beyond that. Let's go to the newest and let's find some crazies. All right. Oh, here we go. Would never take any advice from an American driver. So easy to get licensed over there. No actual lessons on real roads. Not actually accurate. It's relatively easy to get a license though. And this person, while he is correct on lane discipline, you need to be able to see your car in your wing mirrors, albeit not a lot, but just a little. Enough to use your car to see where people are in reference to blah, blah, blah. Okay, dude, I did. Okay. Interesting thing. People in Europe are very confident in their opinion and their perceived inner intelligence level. And oftentimes they seem to like to, talk about it. Yes, I have noticed that. Actually, I said to a professional IndyCar driver in the past, when we were in Indianapolis doing a test, I said that a bunch of people from Europe were being a little arrogant and said I refuse to take advice from an American. It's a little arrogant. He looks at me like, Europeans are arrogant? Best amount of sarcasm I'd ever heard from an American race driver. Anyway, maybe they're just very confident and they want to let you know it. We'll go with that. Here we go.
One of the biggest challenges of the collector car and motorcycle world is simply enclosed shipping. I found a company called Diamond 7. They transported my prized 1931 Buick Phaeton and most recently my MV Agusta motorcycle I always wanted. They take incredible detailed pictures of your vehicle before it leaves so you know exactly and gives the comfort that they care. But more than that, I get real-time GPS tracking of the actual truck that my vehicle is on. Guys, Diamond 7. Go down in the description below, find the contact. You can try somebody else, but trust me, after 20 years, Diamond 7's the one to do.
This person writes, "You're not the left lane police. Quit making crybaby videos." Okay, well, this person clearly sucks at driving and doesn't know anything. They're taking it out on anybody else. Example A, Mr. DZ, one day ago. Here's another positive one. Yep, and some other positive people. Yes, people driving in the wrong lane should get a fat, juicy ticket. It should be legal to pit left lane hogs into the median. Okay, we're going a little bit far with that. It's fun to think about in your mind. Let's not do that, though. But it's fun to think about it in your mind a little bit. Here it's dangerous because impatient Yankees like this guy feel entitled to go 15 to 20 over the speed limit in the left lane. Well, individual, who I imagine is from the United Kingdom based on verbiage like that. Again, in my video, I said I wasn't speeding and I wasn't going to speed in a video that 800,000 people are going to watch. It's not dangerous because impatient Yankees. You ever been to Germany? Yeah, okay. All right, Mr. Guy, likely from the UK. Or if he's saying Yankee, he could be from the South in America. Either way, his comment is just as stupid. Oh, here's one in all capital letters from somebody by the username YouTube. All lanes have the same speed limit. Read your traffic laws. Yes, idiot. They do. And they also have lane discipline laws. Get your butt over. This clearly points to somebody that thinks they can drive anywhere as long as they're not breaking the speed limit. You cannot. You are breaking the law. You are making highways more dangerous, more inefficient, less pleasant to everybody. And you are now writing in front of 800,000 people, letting us all know that you are an idiot. But to be fair, just seeing you on the roadway would have told 800,000 people you are an idiot. Please. Do not be an idiot. This is the information age. It's very easy to learn things. Oh, the same person writes, wrong, wrong, wrong. This is great. First, take your ass and go around those left lane losers. Don't ride their ass. Don't wait for them to speed up. Go around them. Geez, man, it's simple logic. Use it. Again, lane discipline. You are to pass on the left. If people are hogging the left lanes or leftmost lanes, They need to move over based upon basic lane discipline. This is the basic for rule laws and how we function in a society on roadways. Yes, I can pass them on the right. I would rather not. I would rather we do it in the orderly manner that roadways were intended for. He keeps going though. Next, all lanes have the same speed limit. The fast left lane is an assumption made by drivers, no different than a California stop. A stop sign is a stop sign, which means come to a complete stop. Some officers allow a California stop, but they can ticket you for doing it. Next, back to the point. All lanes have the same speed limit. Read your traffic laws. I don't understand people like this. Like, that's not the point, idiot. Move over. Not everybody is traveling the speed limit. There are people traveling under the speed limit. They need to get over to allow people traveling the speed limit to go past. Also, there could be unmarked law enforcement officers or law enforcement officers that need to get by with their lights on. Get over. You're going to slow them down, and you're slowing down other things. The other thing is, if someone's speeding and they're going to speed, let them. That's a police officer's job to use a judgment call and discretion whether they give them a ticket or not, pull them over or not. It's also none of your business. And the safest thing that we can all do is just let those people go. Because traffic studies have been done, and flowing of traffic and the most efficient flow is the safest and most efficient way to make things happen. That's why lane discipline is very important. And that's why it's important for us not to think that it's our business to tell other people how to comport themselves. But we at least have to go with lane discipline. It's simple. Lane discipline is a simple law, such as turning your lights on at night so other people can see you. We're all in this together. If someone is driving under the speed limit or above the speed limit, that's their business. Both of those can be safe. Yes, I said it, can be safe in certain circumstances. We're not the police. So let's all work together. Turn your lights on at night. Use your windshield wipers if it's raining. Inflate your tires. Don't fall asleep while driving. Use lane discipline. These are the basics. Oh, here we go. This is good. I'm more annoyed at people that expect me to let them merge onto the highway. If there are 3 lanes in the middle, it is the default for me to appease mergers in a traffic. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this is good. Wait. If there are 3 lanes in the middle, 3 lanes, the middle is the default for me to appease merger in heavy traffic area. This guy's kind of contradicting himself. Oh, this guy. Whole video useless. Just drive. Okay, Mad Max. All right. Whew. Let's see. Here we go. I'm assuming left lane losers are slow people in the fast lane. Yes, they can be. I'm glad you're up to speed. Gosh. Oh, my. Let's see. Oh, here's a great one. Old video, but Jesus, complaining about safety when you're on the highway filming your rant in real time. The great hypocrisy. Guy, the camera is attached to the windshield. I don't have to hold it or operate it. I can just drive the car and talk like I would to a passenger if they were in the passenger seat. It requires no concentration from me other than a conscious stream of thought through my mouth. And we're adults that are able to walk and chew bubblegum. So, nice try, but, go cancel somebody else. Or just get a life. Cool. You failed to signal during your merge. You failed to realize that the turn signal stalk is on the left side and the camera can't see that I'm doing it. Oh, you and about 1 million other people. Jeez, man. Here's one. Why do you have to get around everyone? Why do you have to be everywhere so fast? Perhaps if everyone didn't have the places as fast as possible all the time, people would actually learn to enjoy driving at a safe speed. Those are bizarre, strange people that say stuff like that. That's the same argument where if a person has a problem with an issue of morality in society, let's just say, or legality, and a normal law-abiding person brings it up, even if it doesn't directly relate to them, they're concerned about the nature of society and brings it up to them. Then the people that want to discredit them will say, well, why do you care so much? I care so much because I live in a society and I'd like to get along with everybody for the betterment of now and the future and our children and the world and the environment and the fluffy animals that breathe the air. Yeah, that's why I care so much. I actually care about the world. But clearly you're an idiot. Let's just call him an idiot and move on. Oh, and then, they said something other snarky. They're idiots. Okay, let's move on. Oh, this person's like, that's some sovereign citizen stuff there. Okay, let's keep going. I get road rage within the first 5 minutes of driving. Then there are the people merging onto highways without speeding up to the speed of traffic, so they merge going 45 on a 70 miles an hour highway. I can't blame you, dude. That's actually a problem, too. If you're an on and on ramp, use the gas pedal, Nana. You need to be going the speed of the highway before you get to the highway. And if you're not going the speed of the highway, then go slightly faster, slower to merge. It's pretty simple. If you're too afraid to go the speed, don't drive the car. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay. Let's see. I need some other loonies. Give me some loonies. Oh, we're talking about Priuses. Other people's talking about things about screwing. All right. Let's see. This person's interesting. They write, I usually go 5 over the speed limit and don't feel bad if I'm passing 80% of the cars. And the other 20% want to rail my ass because they want to go 20 over. Yeah, I mean, that person found his flow. He's probably not likely going to get a ticket for 5 over. And if that's the way for him to safely flow and not be around others, then that's perfectly fine. Also, that person appears to have the name of a racing driver that's professional, I think. So that'd be cool if that was that person. They're not dumb. Oh, here's one. Bruh, I'm a truck driver and I see this kind of thing every single day. Plus other crazy, dumb stuff non-CDL drivers even care. Yeah, truck drivers get it, man. They get it. I think, I think the truck drivers should get together and like band together and be like, here's the crap that we need to enforce, politicians, and go after, do it. Yeah, let's do that. I think the truck drivers have the ability to make traffic actually better because they're the ones out there, the real working people that are making a living on the roadways, and they get it. So I think they're going to know what's the important parts and not. Let's see. What else we got here? I want some more loonies. Give me some loonies. Oh, this person's nitpicking. Bro, I think you're following a little close, man. I adjusted the camera angle so it looks like that to exemplify the fact of left lane losers. People don't use their God-given necks to make head checks, so they are afraid to change lanes. Even that Nan I passed earlier today, she could turn her head and see. They just don't want to move. This person just writes, I don't like speeding tickets. Okay, so don't get a speeding ticket. Yay, this person says I'm subscribing just because you made this video. I got you, fam. All right, I want one more loony. Let's find one more loony. Oh, here's one. So are 90-mile-an-hour dip. It says translate to English. I'm pretty sure that's English. Well, that person, just, dude, get a life. Just drive. Oh my, what else we got? Come on, one more. Give me, I just want that gourmet lunacy. Just give me one gourmet lunatic on the internet. Please, one more. I can't wait. This person writes, Americans will only get it if they drive in Europe. Yes. Like when I was driving a Lamborghini safely on the Autobahn up to nearly 200 miles an hour. Didn't do that all the time. Just sometimes when you could safely. Come on, baby. What else do we got? Oh, here it is. Assholes who make tailgate make highways unsafe. Yeah, they can, but it's probably because you're a left lane hog going under the speed limit and there's a huge traffic jam behind making it dangerous. You psycho moron. But I think that's a symptom of our times. There's these people that are just, they can only think of themselves in their own place. They're so shallow in thinking they can't think beyond. And that's okay. It takes a lot of people to make the world go round. As the one character in the movie Caddyshack once said, well, the world needs ditch diggers too. Which is sad because I think more of ditch diggers than people like this. This writes, when someone tailgates you in the fast lane and there are no cars in front of you, then you have to move to the right. It doesn't matter how fast you are going. That's the law. Yes, that person gets it. But then the idiot's going to be like, but I'm not speeding. That's the law. That person may not have the ability to think of two concepts at once and prioritize the importance of things. They also may be fixated in what others are doing, which is a very strange, mental condition or psychopathy of our time with the internet and driving. I do think it's getting worse. Obviously, the population is bigger. There's more people on the roadway. America doesn't use rail as much as really we should. I'm a big advocate of rail. It's efficient and it's a pleasant way to travel, and would help getting some truck traffic off the highways. Of course, I like the truck drivers having their jobs, so that's a good thing. But I do like to think of the overall great whole. So it's a funny thing, guys, and really in this circumstance, the studies have been done. We know how to make the roadways safer and more efficient, but it really comes down to our leadership in this country. As you can see, the politicians in this country across the board are a joke. It's nothing but fighting, and they look for very superficial things to campaign against or make something change, so they look like they're doing something important to try to get power and be in business. It's so hard for a politician to really get down to real business and find something, and that's also because of the nature of our time period nowadays with the internet of the soundbite. People need teeny tiny sound bites. And sound bites, things like, speed kills, no matter if it's 1 mile an hour or 10, I'm going to give more traffic tickets for this. And then it's like, okay, well, I guess we got to go along with this. Even though lane discipline, first and foremost, it's not about getting revenue for tickets. Can we just make this country and everybody's lives better by making roadways safer and more efficient? If we make our roadways safer and more efficient, not only are we going to be more prosperous and happier as people and safer, our industry will get stronger too. And guess what? You can't actually create an industry off of speeding ticket revenue. So that's it, guys. That's for now. Left lane losers. If you want to have some fun, go to my old video and read the comments. The loonies are out in full force tonight. Anyway, I hope you guys subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.